Hello. Hi, Hoffer. Night Concept. I know who you are. Get out of here. Get you and your dancing dinosaur out of here. Hello. Well, welcome to the stream. Why is my chat box not working? Good God. Please. Oh, okay. It's working. Hello. How's it going? We are playing some Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life again. I have... What you see on the screen now is the newest addition. I've been playing a bit off stream. The newest addition to the barn, named after the Wonder Swan. I'm gonna sell him as soon as he grows up. Because he does not produce sellable materials. How's my day? It's going good. It's going good. I had a pretty chill work from home day today. My husband was... I had the house all to myself because my husband had to go into the office for like a... I don't know, like some kind of like team building thingy. So I was being a real goblin in the house. Hey, Alexander Dean, hello! How are you? I am back. I streamed for a short while on Sunday, but it's the first game stream in a while. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Just like my son Bebby says, building relationships is so important. I'm great. Oh, that's good. Great is good. Let's read my child's diary. Am I naive for thinking that we have more than enough of a fortune to live out here in the country? Is that a good thing? I hear you're in Japan. I was in Japan. I did a little bit of a show-off stream on Sunday of some of the trinkets that I bought. So if you'd like to see that, go check out the VOD. I didn't tell many like stories on that stream. It was mostly trinket show-off. I do have some random Japan stories. Maybe I can work them in here. Hey, Jakoro, Boku Monogatari. Boku. Oh my gosh, I can't do it right. Boku Monogatari Tuesday. There we go. It's happy Boku Monogatari Tuesday. Don't need to hug the chickens yet. They don't need hugging until the afternoon. What the heck? Why is there milk out here? Who left this milk out here? Was it me? But yeah, my day's been good. Chill day. Took a walk. I got really into... I forget if I mentioned this. I got a little bit back into Pokemon Go while I was in Japan because I made the mistake of buying one of those official auto catcher accessories, which I showed on stream. And also there's a lot of Pokestops in Japan. Way more than there are, at least where I am. Ohio Tuesday, Moss. I too need hugs in the afternoon. Only in the afternoon. And only when you lay eggs? No, that's bad. I shouldn't say that. Oh no. Please erase the past 5 seconds of my stream. Oh no. I haven't played Pokemon Go since 2016. It was so addictive when it first... Yeah! Because, like, everybody was outside, and, like... I still remember the first year was out, I went... Me and my husband, we were both on Team Instinct. And we went to walk around. We were living on campus. We went to go walk around on campus to, like, go to Pokestops and, like, gyms and stuff. And then, we met like a family who was just walking around on campus going to the Pokestops. Like, I don't think the parents were playing, but the kids were playing, and the parents were just kind of, you know, bringing them around, which is very nice. But yeah, we met the kids at the gym, and then the kids looked at us and they were like, "What team are you?" We looked at them, we're like, "What team are you?" And then they were like, "We're Team Instinct." And we're like, "We're us too!" And so we had like this camaraderie moment. We like all high five. We didn't know these kids, they didn't know us, but it was like a fun camaraderie moment. Hey Greg, Jingle Bells, Marvel spells, Joy laid an egg. Oh no. But yeah, it was a time. It was a time that strangers were not so scary. But yeah, I don't think, but yeah, I don't really play it much now when I, you know, here when I'm in my home city, because there isn't really much around. I guess I live in a slightly more walkable place than I used to a couple years ago, so actually it's a little bit more feasible for me to walk around, which is what I did today. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go take a... Well, actually, because I had to return something, which is why I left my house, and then I was like, I might as well take a little Pokemon walk. I took a little Pokemon walk. Caught some Pokemon. I also got some boba tea. Which I probably shouldn't have, because I had boba tea yesterday, but I got boba tea as a reward for walking for 15 minutes. And weather was nice. I did have to wait for my boba tea for like 30 minutes. A little Pokemon walk, yeah. They have this new feature now called routes, which I guess are just like user submitted routes, I guess. Like you can like select them on a map, and it's usually like, it's just like a predetermined like point A to point B, and if you like, you have to like click a button to start the route, and then if you follow the route successfully based on your GPS coordinates. Oh, I have achieved all of the recipes, because the sprites are not giving me any more recipes. Okay. You'll get like some items or something. So I tried to do that today, but I didn't realize you had to like start the route first. So I walked the route, and then I was like, I didn't get anything. And then I looked it up later, and you have to press like a button to like start, to like tell the app that you're doing the thing. So yeah, but there's this like character that will show up at the end of the route and be like, you did the route, here's some items or something. They added more characters for Pokemon Go. It's kind of wild. So yeah, it's pretty fun. And then also, my husband came back. He told me this funny story. Tired, I wonder how much I will watch. Oh, I mean, don't push yourself. Please get your rest. Don't, this is just, you can always listen to the VOD later. Glad you're here, but please don't push yourself. Don't tell me what to do. Don't threaten me with a good time. No, but my husband came back, and I was like, oh, how's your like team building whatever thing? And he was like, oh yeah, it was, pretty normal. I had some meetings, blah blah blah. Watching the whole thing now. Well, I appreciate you, Greg. He came back and he was like, oh wait, there was like, okay, so the team building day was like a thing, but I guess they had a specific team building exercise that was like, get into small groups and like make an app or whatever, like, or, design an app or something. And so somebody else on my husband's team, like proposed, they were going around proposing ideas, and somebody else on my husband's team was like, oh, what if we made a pet raising game? And my husband, being married to me, knows all about pet raising games. And he was like, what if we made it so that you could like breed the pets to other pets, like, with other with like other players' pets, or like with your own collection of pets. And the person who originally proposed the pet raising idea was like, ew. And my husband was like, oh no. And then somebody else like kind of stepped in and was like, oh no, actually, that's pretty common for pet raising games. Like, the breeding is like a thing. But my husband felt so judged, and he like was like, and he was like, well, I mean, he didn't say this, but I asked him, I was like, did you feel like indirectly, like, did you feel like you were indirectly being judged because of me? Because like you proposed something that you knew a pet raising person would like, and then you got judged for it, and like somehow indirectly it's my fault. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm sorry. But then I was like, no, the person who suggested the pet raising game is a faker. They don't know anything about pet raising games. What a fake fan. So I don't know. That was that's kind of like a wild thing that happened. How dare you breed Pokemon? I know. Hey, Blackberry. Yeah, it's like it's been a thing for so long. Like even back in You know, the original Pets games for the PC. Or I guess maybe the original Pets games you didn't read that. But you know, at least far back as like, I don't know, 1996 or something. Like there's like, I don't know, there's lots of breeding games. Anyway, but I just thought it was fun. I've never encountered anybody who's like, I've never encountered anyone who like encountered breeding in a pet game and was like, ew. I thought that was really funny. While you're in Japan, I started watching some other streamers' clips. Some of them have ban requests. They permaban people and they can make requests to be unbanned, apologizing and stuff. You can implement that for the future when I inevitably say something I shouldn't have. Wait, I have to read that again. Some of them have ban requests. They permaban people and they can make requests to be unbanned. Apologize. Like, it's like a, is it like a redeem? Or is that like a built-in Twitch thing? I don't know. It's like the banned people make the requests. Oh, to be unbanned, or like they have to, sorry, like my artist brain, when I hear the word request, my artist brain, my internet artist brain is like, a request is like somebody asked me to do a drawing. So like when somebody makes a request, I'm like, they're asking me to do a drawing. So I think that's why my brain is having a hard time parsing this. Not really sure how it works, but I know it does. Oh, okay. They're just like, please unban, like they make a case. They file an appeal. Is that what happens? There's even breeding mechanics in Minecraft. It's so common. Yeah. I don't know. It's so wild. But I just thought it was very funny. Like my husband didn't know what to say. He was like, this is not the reaction I was expecting. He was very shocked. Explaining the word request to an artist. Yeah. Going right to the husbandry portion of a pet game is a bit of a weird starting point though, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it was just like, yeah, I guess that's the thing. Maybe because I talk about breeding mechanics so much. Maybe that was like the first thing he thought of, because I'm always like, I must breed the dragons in this browser game to get cooler dragons. Maybe it's because of me. You asked German985 to unban you. Please, you didn't mean to call him a dinky little man. Oh, so it's like you make like a funny comment, I guess? Is it like a comedy thing? I don't understand how the internet works. Hey, Beanie. Be homophobic in chat and then ask for a sketch of your favorite Overwatch character. Yeah, that's exactly what my brain is thinking. And like, I don't understand it, but I'm like, I mean, I guess it could be a thing. I don't know. Twitch is a wild place. I feel like breeding is a recurring theme in Harvest Moon stream. It is. It is. They've had it since the Super Nintendo ones, I guess. So yeah, it's been a thing. But they didn't make you watch a cutscene about it like in this game. Good God. You get banned for breaking the rules, and you ask them to consider unbanning you. Oh, okay. Okay, so it is that straightforward. Okay, I just thought. I was like, is this like okay, I was overthinking it, I think. I was overthinking it. The main mean potatoes is looking at the message that got the person banned and everyone stares at it and goes, question mark. Oh, I see. A group judging session? Is that what it is? The first time I got raided while streaming, I didn't know what was going on, and I thought it was a bad thing because raid felt so aggressive. Oh no. Yeah, if I hadn't been watching, like, thank God it's the same terminology on YouTube, because if I hadn't been watching VTubers for a while, I would have been like, I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's totally understandable. Yeah, I would have also been scared, I think. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that YouTube doesn't have its own share of like own separate vocabulary, because I would be very confused. It's probably more practical with streamers with large followings. Brand requests probably wouldn't find much use of it. I see. Hello, Hiorihime. Welcome, welcome. Pop, 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 pop. Can I do it? Let me see if I can do the thing. Is that coming through? What are we digging in the dirt for this day? I don't know. I found a golden teddy bear in here off stream. And I have not yet found another one, but everybody do it right now. Everybody, do it all together. Share your energy so that Goku can do the Kamehameha. I'm trying to find the last couple things for the archaeological finds Pokedex. I don't even know if they're available in this year, but I'm gonna try. I've been making that sound as a vocal stem for 2 weeks now. Oh dang, it's a good one. Feels good to do. It's a good sound. I'm tired. Goku needs your energy, Hopper. You gonna let Goku down? I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. Am I doing it? Am I doing it right? Hit with a massive wave of EP. I think that's gonna happen to me on this stream. I don't know. Streaming kind of actually energizes me because it kind of fills me with like a slight anxiety. So I don't know. I'm still pretty jet lagged. So it might hit me, it might not. Maybe the anxiety, the streaming anxiety might help me out here. But you should get some rest if you're feeling tired. And Dampé could do the pop really, really good. Dampé? Like the Ocarina of Time character? Is there... I should let my... I've been sitting here drawing for 2 hours and felt totally fine now. Out of nowhere, I'm just so tired. Drawing for 2 hours takes a lot of energy. I think I know where your energy went. Yeah, it's a good amount of drawing. I know you don't draw for a living, but do you feel bad when you don't draw for a while? Yes. Yes, because when I don't draw for a while, it means I have unfinished things. And the unfinished things makes... The fact that the unfinished things exist makes me feel bad. Like, I still have not finished... Oh, I don't have any room in my bag. I still have not finished that, Harvest Moon drawing that I started. I haven't finished the Bowser drawing. And I'm like, when is this gonna happen? Oh, Dampé. Is that a Dampé emote? Oh, I understand. Wow, what a... Is he a popular enough character that people make emotes of him? Today I learned. Dampé's got the moves. He is schmovin'. It's too early to go to bed, though. I don't want to be waking up at 6 a.m. That's fair. I've been working on this absolutely massive artwork as a commission for the past couple of weeks. Oh, well, congrats on getting the commission. I've been staring at a Disgaea 1 comic I want to work on for like a week, and it makes me feel like the entire world has gone still as long as it isn't finished. Yes, exactly. You're like, what am I even doing? I started a thing and it's not done. Why isn't it done yet? I know I haven't worked on it, but why isn't it done yet? It should be done. I'm working on an 8K canvas? Holy mackerel. Are they like printing it on our car or something? A billboard? I also thought of the OOT character, don't worry. Well, you see, in the Ocarina of Time speedrun community, he's infamous for having a heart piece that is pure RNG and ruins 100% runs. Oh! Dang you, Dampé! Dampé's Inferno! Exactly. Maybe that's what they call the RNG aspect of the speedrun. Greg is going to sleep. Good night, Greg! Rest well. Hope you get a good night's sleep. Oh god, everyone is buying. Stop making so much noise. Greg's sleeping, sheep. Let him sleep. Every time I hit save, CSP brings up a loading bar. Oh god, that's so terrifying. The terror of like not knowing whether it's gonna save or not. Oh, Godspeed. Godspeed, meanie. What am I doing? Is Dampé the graveyard guy? Yes, yes, he's the graveyard guy. He's like kind of like he's like the older dude who's kind of hunched over and kind of just like I forget I kind of forget where you encounter him in Ocarina of Time. It's been a while since I played it. But yeah, he walks around at night with a shovel. And he's very slow. Oh, look, I got all the recipes. Ta-da! I finished all the recipes. And I'm trying to... I have 3 archaeological finds, which is why I'm digging every day. So... Okay, so originally it was 3 separate Pokemon commissions, but I had the bright idea to make one massive piece that can be separated into 3 different custom Pokemon cards. Oh, okay, yeah. Like kind of like those, like I've seen, there are official cards like that, right? Where there's like paired artwork that you put together. I think GamerBeeb has a set of like Pikachu cards that is like that. I remember, I think she posted about it in her Discord community. That's cool. I love stuff like that. It's funny that he's legitimately the only point of RNG in a 100% run, more or less. You go through 2 hours of a run, get to him, and then sometimes lose no time or lose 20 minutes. Oh god, that's horrible. That's horrifying. What am I doing? I should go to sleep. I'll go to sleep before my wife and child. I need the rest. He's in the graveyard, keeping it safe. Like a union card in the TCG. Oh, is there like a mechanic for it? Union cards? Took me much too long to start in the commission, so I wanted to make up for the wait by being extra about it. Aww. Well, that's very kind of you. But don't push yourself. I think they will love it no matter what. They commissioned you for a reason. Okay, we slept. In Majora, he's silly ghost, or am I stupid? I think is he a ghost? I think he is a ghost in Majora. I remember he becomes a ghost in Ocarina of Time in the time skip. Like he's like dead, I think. And you have to follow him around to get, there's like a race. Oh, is that the RNG thing? That this ruins the speedruns? There's like a race mini game that you have to do, if I remember correctly. He's actually sitting in a big grave and still digs up graves to you, and then he digs up ghosts and runs away because scared. There's also RNG in that section. Backseater, hello. I touched grass today. I did. I was very proud of myself. It was like for a very short amount of time, but I did go outside. The Pokemon called to me. Good to see you, Backseater. Having a lot of fun with it, and I definitely want to do more pieces like this in the future. But I also never this big again. Yeah. I know, it's scary. It is scary. I think, what was the biggest piece I worked on? I think it was the biggest piece I worked on was very early in my like artist alley and commissioning, like doing commissions career. I think someone commissioned me to do like a wedding portrait of some kind. And they wanted to print it out on canvas, I think. And I was like so nervous about it not being big enough that I also made it a huge file. And it was very hard to work on it. And I don't think I needed to make it that big. But I was very nervous about it not being big enough. Need this cow to move out of the way. Pokemon TCGs, there are cards that if you have them all in the discard pile, you can combine them together. Whoa. He's a ghost in the adult time for sure. The race thing. Okay. He's a hookshot man. The race isn't RNG. It's his grave digging game as a child that's RNG. 1/16th chance for a heart piece? Oh my god. Okay, so basically you have 1/16th chance of having a perfect run if you do everything else correctly. That's scary. He's in Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Four Swords. He's in Four Swords. I've never played Four Swords. I've never played Minish Cap. Link Between Worlds, Link's Awakening Switch remake. I think I do remember him in Between Worlds and Awakening. There's some version of him. Oh, it's only 1/10th chance. Okay. Still very terrifying. Oh, it's sunny now. Oh, it's autumn. Hey, change seasons. I should plant all my thingies. I bred all my crops off stream so that we wouldn't have to sit here. Lapras, Snorlax, and Garchomp are the main ones, but I'm surprising the commissioner by adding a bunch of extra Pokemon as background elements. Cool. It's a lot of freaking variation, yeah. Wingull, Alolan Sandshrew, Quagsire, Goomy. Dang! They are gonna be very, I think they're gonna be very happy. That's very nice of you to do. What am I doing? Where's my plants? Hello, Purple Fluffy Snowball. Hello, welcome. Oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Sorry, it took me a second to like register that what was happening. Welcome. Let me do the shout outs. Shout out. I should probably pause so that my in-game clock is not going. Welcome. Hope your stream was going well. What were you all up to? Doria Seasons. Oh, nice. Very nice. Were you also playing this game? I'm doing good. Just chilling, just chatting. We are on year 5, I think. What year am I? We're on year 5 of this game. It is a very long game, but I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it. I'm having a good time. It's my first time playing A Wonderful Life. I have not played the original one, so I'm learning a lot. Go check out JoJo's Socially Stupid. Oh, thank you, Beanie. Goodness. Yeah, I like to play lots of cozy games. I like to play retro games. I think the last retro game, well, is Cave Story a retro game? We finished Cave Story, I think. A little bit ago. Planning to play Tomba 2 for PlayStation next. If you've never heard of that game, it is a fun, silly romp. And I also draw. So I do art streams every now and then as well. So lots of different stuff. But yeah, feel free to stay if you're interested in that. Feel free to go if you need to, do other stuff. Do what you need to do. Hope you have a good time. I hate to raid and lurk, but I'm sick to my stomach, so my throat. Oh gosh, I hope you feel better. Yeah, do not worry about raiding and running. Do whatever you need to do. I appreciate the raid. Leave a follow and a lurk so you can come back later. Aw, thanks so much. I hope you feel better. Get some like Pepto-Bismol or something. I don't know. What helps with tummy problems? Cave Stories from 2004 is definitely retro now. Oh god. Hello, Photochemistry, by the way. I know people who says DS games are cut off for retro, so Cave Story would count. Ah. That's kind of wild to think about. Holy crap. Also, hi. Yes. To me, retro is N64 era stuff. I know, like that's my brain is like permanently fixed on like what retro was like when I was like a teenager. Not thinking about the fact that the window of retro changes over time because that's how it works. I'm trying to figure out how to draw water right now, specifically water running against the shore, and I think I'd rather go jump into traffic. I feel that I definitely have felt that before. That is extremely relatable. Well, please don't do that, by the way, but also like try to draw the nighttime scene for that Bowser drawing that I've been doing. I'm like, I don't know how to, like, I'm pretty confident about drawing things in sunny weather, but nighttime lighting, help. Consume bismuth. Just chomp it right up. Tummy cure. Oh, I don't even know what a bismuth is. Isn't that an element on the periodic table? Oh, I guess all the dirt is wet because it rained. Okay, we are good here. Tree crops need cropping? No. Okay, we're good here. I would like to know the tummy cure. I also have tummy problems occasionally. Not occasionally, a lot of the time. It's a mineral. A little magical and beautiful used in Pepto-Bismol. Ah! Okay. It is in Pepto-Bismol. I understand. Now I understand. Extremely relatable, but please don't do that way. But yeah, I get you. Tummy cures marshmallow. Marshmallows? Please tell me that's true. I would love for the tummy cure to be marshmallows. Is it like absorb the pain? Remove tummy, no more pain. I mean, technically yes. I suppose so. This myth is fun because the crystals are interestingly shaped and pretty to look at. Oh, I think I've seen pictures of this actually. Oh, can I breed my my goat yet? Is it the one that looks kind of like very blocky and rectangular? Oh, okay. Like a pain just gave birth. Harvard just comes in with the pizza. Everybody's tummies are hurting. Have you tried removing it? Removing the tummies. Yeah, it looks really cool. It looks like Nier Automata under the microscope. Blocky rectangular, lots of layers, rainbow tiz. Yeah. Like I think you can just get, like I've seen them in the curiosity gift shops where you can like buy crystals and stuff. I think you can just buy like a bismuth rock. Am I thinking of something else? When I was a kid and had an upset stomach, my grandma would give me a handful of jumbo marshmallows and to eat, and I'd feel better after like an hour. Told friends about it as an adult, and they never believed me, but then they try it and they're like, oh shit. I've never heard this before. Beanie's grandma coming in with the real wisdom. Ginger ale works. I wouldn't see why marshmallow doesn't. Also, the audio broke. God dang it! Thank you for telling me. I don't know what is wrong with my Elgato. I have to see if this happens with the other Switch games, or if it's like it must be just the Switch as a whole. I don't know why it would just be this game. Okay, I think it's working again. Gosh dang it. Do I need to get a new capture card? Game sound. Why game sound? Oh, wait, they're not giving me any. I have no reason to talk to these guys anymore. Mallow root actually was used to treat an upset stomach. I don't know if modern marshmallows still have any mallow in them, though. Huh. Elgato is famous for audio issues? Oh. I see. Uh-oh, my animals are gonna drown in the rain. Let me pick up these flowers first. Gosh dang it. Elgato, why? They wouldn't dare make marshmallow without mallow in it. How dare they? You're probably using gelatin instead of mallow. Is it weird that like I've never bothered to look up what mallow is? I know it's a plant, but like when somebody tells me about the mallow plant, in my mind I'm like thinking of like a stringy root vegetable, but it's got like marshmallows on the ends. like the marshmallows grow in the ground and then you bring them up by plucking the plant. They have very nice flowers. Oh. Gelatin isn't unhealthy, but I doubt it's the key. I see. Yeah, maybe just the porousness of it kind of like absorbs your stomach acid or something. And along with your stomach acid, it absorbs whatever else. Spicy food and stuff. I should try that. I should eat one of those spicy Korean instant noodles and then get some marshmallows and eat them afterwards and see what happens. I will take it upon myself to experiment in this manner for the sake of science. Mallow root sap has been replaced by gelatin. Oh, okay. They just use the sap. I see. Nature's greatest bounty, the marshmallow. It's a bushy plant. Oh, my picture of it is totally incorrect. Antacid would probably work for that. I want marshmallows now. Me too. No, we're talking about food again. We've fallen into the trap. Dang it. No. This is. We're talking about cures. We're talking about how to take care of your tummy, so it doesn't count, right? Gavin wants a tree crop. Romana wants odd soup. I can get those. I think I have those. Spicy food. I should go eat some ice cream. Yeah, I should just eat some ice cream after the spicy ramen. That'll work. The milk will neutralize it or something. So I shouldn't mention the delicious KFC I had for dinner. Oh man, I want KFC. I'm breaking the rule on purpose. What if I just added that to my official chat rules? Please don't talk about food. We've done this too much. No, I'm not going to. It's fine. I just feel like the only reason I like lament about it is because I feel like I fall back on it as a crutch when I like don't know what to talk about. Wait, what tree crop does? Tree crops wanted and won't be picky about caught. Okay, I will give you any tree crop I have, I guess. Food talkers will be shot on sight. Do you want a peach? How to survive the aftermath of Shin Ramen Black with store-bought ajitama and charshu and scallions, canned corn, and maybe some kimchi. Oh, but that sounds delicious, though. I love adding stuff to instant ramen. It's so good. I used to put bacon in my ramen, in my crappy Maruchan dollar ramen. You should put bacon in there. It's kind of actually a terrible thing to do because the bacon loses all of its flavor when it's being boiled. But it felt good psychologically. You know Skittles are vegan? What? What do they got? What do they have? What do they have in there? They got meat in the Skittles? I've been making peach ice cream since peaches are in season. Oh, that sounds so good. You are the most powerful among us. Making peach ice cream from scratch. You are living a good life. Bacon doesn't... Whoa, Kate, what are you doing here? This isn't your house. I guess it's not my house either. Photochemistry, hello. I've been drinking Peach Monster? Good enough. You're in the spring spirit. You boil it in it? That wasn't expected. Yeah, I didn't... Okay, so I would... Okay, well, first of all, I would microwave the bacon if I wasn't feeling lazy, and then I would top the ramen with it. But if I was feeling lazy, I would just put the bacon into the ramen as it's cooking, and then eat it like that. Ultimate laziness. I think we've talked about microwaving bacon before. I had peach flavored ice cream once and it tasted like mold? What? No, that's a betrayal of the highest order. And they ruined peach flavors for you? That's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. That's like what happened to my husband. He like hates mango because he had to, I forget what happened. He was in some sort of social situation where he had to like eat a lot of mango, and he was so sick of it at the end that he was like, I'm never eating mango again. So he hates mango. He hates like tropical fruit in general because it reminds him of mango. I assumed you meant you sprinkled cooked bacon on the soup. No, I take 2 full strips, I would put them into the ramen, and then I would eat it. Microwaving bacon if I was lazy. No, microwaving bacon if I was not lazy. That is the non-lazy. method. The lazy is boiling it. You ever put vanilla ice cream on a pepperoni pizza? What? I cannot tell if you're joking or not. I would try it though. Oven bacon is the best bacon. I agree. That's like even if I'm feeling fancy, I put the bacon in the oven, the toaster oven. Like, I think you got mad at me for this before. I am sure I've mentioned microwave bacon before. Microwave bacon is a lazy option. No, that requires like a whole extra plate. You gotta put the paper down so that the grease gets absorbed. It's like a whole process. You could just put the bacon in the ramen. Not joking. Oh, okay. I mean, remember when I was a kid, I would microwave raw sausages? So isn't that weird to me? Huh. Wait, what's a raw sausage? As opposed to what? Because usually, I've only ever had the sausages that are like, they're ready to eat. You just need to like, eat them up. Is like dipping Wendy's fries in a Frosty? Oh yeah, I guess it is kind of like that. Sweet and salty combo. Does it always have to be Wendy's fries? Or can it be other kinds of fries? Okay, we got all the milk. Fig, prosciutto, arugula, and ice cream pizza. Yummy. I'm one who likes Vegemite ice cream? What? I've never had Vegemite. I do not know enough to... I know it's very polarizing. We've talked about Vegemite before, I think. Or no, we were talking about Cool Whip, I think. I don't know why I confused Cool Whip and Vegemite. Indeed guilty of multiple crimes. I am. You're just gonna... If you're gonna follow me, you just have to... I think you just have to accept that I am a food criminal of many types of food crimes. Like, this is not... It will never end. Like an uncooked Jimmy Dean sausage. Oh. Pink as heck. I see. Scary. I almost made a very inappropriate joke about raw sausage, but I'm gonna be a good boy. Oh, thank you. I wouldn't know what to do. I appreciate it. I appreciate that there's a... What the... What did you just say, baby? Oh, he's being philosophical again. He said something about being free. Okay, he's not saying it anymore. Anything cool happening at the bar tonight? Any cutscenes? Nah. Go see if we can find some cutscenes. Five Guys has better fries, but those cost 3 times as much. Oh, I had Five Guys fries for the first time, like a couple of days ago. It was like our first meal when we got back from Japan. It was so good. I hadn't had fries for like well, I mean, it's not like I eat fries every day, but I mean, fries were not part of, we ate, you know, we prioritized other things other than fries when we were in Japan. But they're so good. They're very like spiced. It's so good. Follow Jojo straight into hell. Exactly. We are in food hell. Potato wedges are the superior fried potato, and I'm not taking feedback on them. I agree, Jack Coro. I agree. Whenever my mom would take us grocery shopping, we went grocery shopping at a place called Winco, which I think is only on the West Coast. Wait, am I missing something? Oh no, I thought I saw an egg, but I think it's just a rock. Okay, well, let's go to bed. They had a deli where you could get hot food, and we would always ask, my mom would always get us like a little box of fried chicken plus potato wedges. They were called JoJo's. I don't know why they're called JoJo's. I don't know if they are called JoJo's in other places, but they were called JoJo's at Winco. My username has no relation, but it might as well because I loved those. I loved eating those. Cheap coffee that's unbelievably bitter. I cannot tell the difference between good and bad coffee. Actually, that's not true. I've had coffee. There's like coffee that tastes like cardboard and then like everything else. Like I can't, like when people give me a coffee and they're like, oh, it has notes of like blueberry and chocolate. I'm like, I don't know. It tastes pretty good though. I believe you. Not into the peanut oil. Ah. $8 for the fries, yeah. But they're pretty special fries. It's a good treat. Why is it raining so much? Jeez. An Ethiopian coffee that tastes like blueberries and is delightful and weird? Oh. Gonna get some Vegemite brown butter pecan ice cream. Dang. Please get enough to share with the class. Snow? In my autumn? JoJo Origin Story. Regular just salted ones are a bit more boring, but they're still good. Yes, I agree. I need to breed my goat again because she's not ready yet. It's okay. I'll wait, but I need to complete my animal Pokedex. Winco's cheap products. You gotta be careful it's not old or spoiled. Oh no. Well, it's too late now. I grew up on Winco stuff. It was cheap though. And you can buy, they have like a bulk section. It's sort of like a Safeway plus a Costco combined. Pretty interesting place. Spent a lot of time in Winco as a kid. I wonder if my mom knew. But my mom is the kind of person who just like, she doesn't really abide by the expiration dates. I'm kind of like this as well because of how I was raised. It's kind of just like, if it doesn't smell weird, probably fine. Still eat it. The only JoJo food product I know is Trader Joe's Oreo clone. They're called JoJo's? I find that really appalling for some reason. You can't name a different food product to JoJo. Smashburger is where it's at? Ooh, Smashburger's pretty good. I like Smashburger. JoJo's reminds me of a restaurant I used to love that closed down that had these little Parmesan-coated fried cheese thingies called Doe's Toes? The sequel to These Nuts? What if they came back rebranded as like internet humor restaurant and it's the same exact food but they called it These Nuts? I think it would be very popular. I think that would be a great business plan. Last time East Coaster, I never experienced the magical of Winco. You can make it like a bucket list item if you ever come to the West Coast. They're called JoJo's. Oh, I didn't know they were spelled like that. Okay, it seems the etymology is I have confused the etymology. JoJo's. Everyone's arguing about the best type of fry. No one's been correct yet and mentioned the chili cheese fries. Oh, but you can put the chili cheese on anything. Like the way I think of it is that you just put the chili cheese on any kind of fry and it levels it up. You know? Okay. Chili cheese fries are excellent. Poutine. I love poutine. There's like one poutine place sort of near-ish to where I live, and I have to drive for like an hour to get there. I have done it a couple times, and they only sell poutine. Like, it's not a place where you can get like pick up food for like leftovers the next day. You just go there for poutine. Ah, I forgot about poutine. I should go get poutine. The place around here called Checkers, and they've got nicely seasoned fries. Mmm. Poutine, what? Gravy makes things soggy too fast. I love soggy fries though. I actually really like soggy fries. So that's probably part of it. Sweet potato waffle fries when you order a cup of chili and dump it on them. Wow. I've been kind of historically negative about sweet potato fries. But now I've kind of come around to them. But I consider them like a different category of food, I guess, even though they look the same as regular fries. Like, I don't, like, they're more like a dessert in my mind. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't really like want to combine them with savory stuff. Potato wedges are definitely spelled JoJo's. Trader Joe's has Oreos that are named JoJo's. Oh, okay. Got it. I was under the assumption that conversation evolved from fry shapes to the ideal fry preparation. Oh, okay, I see. Related. Also an important factor. You want to try poutine? I tried making poutine at home once when I was a child. Like I'd heard of this legendary poutine. I don't think I'd ever eaten it before. And so I made gravy from, we just had like, I don't know how old they were, but we had instant packets of like brown gravy. So I made some of that. And then I took some Kraft cheese, the Kraft cheese singles. We always had, you might be catching on now that we always had Kraft cheese singles in our house. And then I put them on some tater tots. Made some tater tots. We had a deep fryer. I made some tater tots in the deep fryer. And then I put the gravy and the cheese on. And it didn't taste... I mean, it just tasted like tater tots with regular cheese and gravy on it. Which is pretty good, actually. But I somehow, even then in my heart as a kid, I was like, this is probably not what this is supposed to taste like. McDonald's fries lame and boring. Oh, I'm kind of neutral towards McDonald's fries. I feel like the quality varies widely across visits or maybe locations. Oops. Sweet potatoes definitely got a different flavor profile. Yep. Every single one of your food choices sounds like a nightmare for my autism. Oh no. I'm sorry. I don't know. I really have I have like an unhealthy lack of respect for like food preparation. I feel like I really have no motivation to cook anything. So I always just like do the easiest possible thing, which often means like using one dish and like not cutting anything and not using any vegetables because that would require me to have to like keep track of when they go bad. I really like scalloped potatoes. Oh yeah, those are good too. Me too. Whatever the sauce is for scalloped potatoes, like I want more of that. I don't know what it is. Like some kind of creamy thing. Maybe it is just kind of like a cream sauce. Let all the animals out because it's not raining anymore. Potatoes, cream, and cheese. Yum, yum, yum. Nothing apart from lactose suffering. When it comes to the big fast food chains, there's a lot of variation. And RNG is involved for sure, yes. Are the fries fresh? Does this place cook them long enough? Does the place cook them too long? Salt content, yep. Yep. There are a lot of factors. I'm gonna take a left turn on this conversation quick, but my biggest peeves is when people put cheddar on their burgers as a fancy option. Cheddar is bad on burgers because it gets too oily. What? I have literally never thought about the kind of cheese that goes on my burgers. They're like, do you want cheese on your burger? I'm just like, yes. And then I just eat whatever they give me. But I guess different cheeses taste different. I don't know. This really annoys my husband about me because he'll be like, oh, what did you think of the food? And I'll be like, I don't know. It was good. White cheeses all day, every day on my burgers. Whoa. That's fancy stuff. I only ever see white cheeses in fancy places. What did I just put into my... I don't know what I put into the fridge. Let's take these. Take these. I don't really need to maximize my money content. I have a lot of money now. Some massive revelations tonight. I mean, yeah. Oh, okay, we got. These. These. Sorry, I'm like, I have to like count in my mind, which is why I'm like. Oh, and I'm not even counting correctly. Whatever, it's fine. Trying to keep 10 of each. Oh, I guess I could just take out all this. Okay. Make a cheese sauce with Brie taleggio and pour it on that burger. Oh, cheese sauce. Okay, so cheese sauce is delicious, but I feel like I have a hard time with cheese sauce because it gets all over your hands and it like falls out of the burger. Unless there's some secret way you were supposed to eat the burger so that the sauce does not fall out of the burger. But I am not successful at eating saucy things. Melts are fancier. I like a spiced burger with pepper jack or pizza burger. Pizza burger? What's a pizza burger? Pizza burger. Smash burger with 3 patties. I don't think I've ever gotten a burger with more than 1 patty in it. I cannot physically eat that. My mouth is too small. Gets everywhere, and that's what the fries are for. Oh, so it's a little gift you leave for yourself. To be like, you get a little bit of sauce on the burger, and then you get some sauce for the fries afterwards. I see. Usually get myself some mashed patties with buffalo instead of beef and bacon, and I will use a beer cheese sauce and pepper jack if feeling extra fancy. Ooh, very nice. Smash burger. The patties are thin. Oh, they're thin? Okay. That makes sense. 3 patties would be half a pound at the absolute most if they're really big smash burgers. Oh, okay. Not an old fossil. Today is autumn 2nd. Yo, everybody, we're gonna be buying the weird cursed bear on stream today. Because I have enough money to buy the weird cursed bear when Van comes to town tomorrow. We will see what happens. You ever had a Juicy Lucy? What's a Juicy Lucy? What is a Juicy Lucy? I've never heard of such a thing. It's a burger but full of juice? Is it kind of like... Is it sort of like French dip, but you don't have to do the dip? Because I'm down for that. When you stuff the burger patty with cheese before cooking. Oh, so when you bite into the burger, you get oozy cheese. Oh, I've never had a burger like that, but I've had, there's a curry place, like a Japanese curry place near here that serves, like a hamburger, like a cheese-filled hamburger option for the curry. So you get the curry and the rice, and then they put like a hamburger patty with cheese inside. And I always get it, but it takes like an extra like 20 minutes to make compared to the other foods. And it's also more expensive. There's no juice at all, but like Juicy Lucy is a fun name. Cheese juice. Who's see why is she juicy? Lucy's the name of the hamburger patty. What else is there? Nothing else stuffed with juice. Okay. It's spelled Juicy Lucy, no I in juicy? What? That's... Why? Why? So is it not supposed to be juicy? Are they trying to distinguish themselves from the concept of juice? That's what Wikipedia uses. That's wild. Oh, I can't eat food in here. Dang. Juicy couture. Couture? Couture? Wait, how do you say that word? Couture? Couture? I'm trying to remember how Rarity and My Little Pony says it. Couture? 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 Is there like a slight like YU sound? Everything else uses juicy, so frankly, Wikipedia is a fraud. Who's telling the truth? Who's telling the truth? The only show that ever used the word couture. It's the only one that I've watched. Okay. Juicy Lucy Couture. You go into the store at the mall called Juicy Lucy Couture, and they're just like hamburger suits. I haven't watched it myself, so you're more cultured than me. Oh, I would recommend. It's actually a very like fun show. I liked it a lot. It's a good show. It's kind of long. At least the first several seasons are pretty good. Hey, Juicebox, what's up? How things been? Why are we talking about juice? We were talking about fries, and then we were talking about burgers, and then chat was telling me about a kind of burger called a Juicy Lucy, which is a burger, but the burger patty is filled with cheese, which sounds pretty dang good, I would say. But there's been a little bit of controversy because we have just discovered that Wikipedia spells Juicy Lucy with no I, but the rest of the internet spells it juicy as in juice. Sounds Midwestern. Juicy Lucy's is a restaurant? Oh. Oh, okay. So it's a brand that specializes in this kind of food, maybe? Or maybe it's separate? From what I've heard, it's like an anime, but in the West. Yeah, it's pretty good. I thought the writing is good. They actually have some... It can be kind of Disney musical at times. They've got some... They've got some good songs that I unironically listen to sometimes just because I like them. The burger is not from there. What? The world continues to be confusing. How can the burger not be from there? Somebody was just like, I really like Juicy Lucy. Or maybe, is it just coincidence? I don't know. Sometimes it's best to not think too hard about what doesn't make sense in the world. Sometimes it's best to just let things go. That's what I tell myself sometimes. Cartoons these days are so good. She-Ra and Gumball and Owl House and Amphibia and... Yeah, and I have not been up to date. Like, I feel like My Little Pony was kind of like the most recent cartoon that I was like ever kind of up to date on. Like, I've never watched... I guess I did watch She-Ra, which was a fun romp. A little bit depressing at times. But I didn't really watch anything else. Like, I've never watched Gumball or anything. Juki Luki. Yucky Lucky. This burger is apparently from the 50s, made by a dude named Matt Bristol. Wow. Good job, Matt. I haven't watched She-Ra or any of those, but yeah, from what I've heard, it's really emotional and very impactful and also, crucially, gay. Yes, I remember when the episodes were coming out. And people were like, are they going to include the gay? Or will the network stop them from including the gay? So there was a lot of anxiety about that, I remember. at the time that it was airing. Hey Betty, what's up? Betty got a new Retroid machine. How's your new Retroid machine that you got on discount, I think? Why no Moist? That would be an unfortunate nickname. When the cat and the girl gonna kiss? Yeah, exactly. That was... The fandom was all in a tizzy. Okay. Moist is probably a different line of work. Got the Miu Mini Plus and already beat Mega Man X on it. Thank God for save state. Oh, nice. How long did it take you to beat with save states, since you didn't have to, like, you know, die and start over? I got Lois the RG35XXH, which she seems to be enjoying. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I've been tempted to pick them up, but I feel like I've already made such an investment into having the like original hardware consoles, and I do like them very much, so it doesn't really make sense for me to pick up like an emulation machine. So even though I'm tempted to like have one because I think they look cute. Oh, thank you for the herb, my wife. I feel like I'm very happy with my original consoles. Commits the horrific crime of making non-binary characters not very human, instead very inhuman, but at least it's positive representation. Ah, yes, I remember that as well. Yeah. Well, there'll be new cartoons. We'll get there. Only a few hours. Wow. It's nice because I can boot up and play a couple levels really fast. Chaos of Hades Fames does this too, so like we'll survive. Chaos Hades game. Honestly, since you have a GBA and DS, you can do everything. Yeah, I have a PSP too. My husband's old PSP. Customize Retro's handheld to be very cute. Just say. Well, you can customize. I mean, I have a very cute GBA. I would like to say. I am very. My GBA is like probably like one of my favorite things that I own. My GBA is it's like sparkly and rainbow. It's not the freaking Analog Pocket for 200. Yeah, I think the Analog Pocket is very impressive from a technical point of view, like theoretically. But yeah, I'd be kind of like scared to have it. I don't know. It's like, I don't want to drop it. It's like too expensive. You know what I mean? Oh, by the way, that reminds me. Remember, for those of you who were there on my Sunday stream where I was showing off all my goodies from Japan, you may have seen that I got a Wonder Swan that did not turn on. But it does, in fact, I posted about this on Instagram. It does, in fact, turn on. I just had to press the power button like 50 times before it like registered because, so like I was just, because I was watching some videos about it because apparently Wonder Swan Colors, or Wonder Swans in general, maybe, I think they might, the Wonder Swan original and the Wonder Swan Colors might all have this problem. But they have a interesting design flaw where you can look up a video about this if you want like a visual, but they, the power button on the, if you open the Wonder Swan, you look at the board, the power button pads, like the electrical pads for the power button, is actually meant to be soldered to. Like originally it was designed to have like some kind of, you know, clicky button component that was supposed to be soldered to the board that would then stick up outside of the console. But then I guess at some point they changed their mind about that. And decided to go with like a rubber, like squishy capacitive button instead. I forgot. I looked at the weather and I totally forgot because I was talking. But so over time, as you're pressing the power button, the wear at the bottom of the button, the capacitive button that like links all the electrical pads together to like trigger the power turning on or off, like it wears down. And so once it wears off completely, it doesn't connect the pads anymore. And then, and then you kind of have to like, you have to start pressing like really hard. You have to like, I don't know. So you have to press really hard, or at some point it'll just like completely stop working. So I was like, is that possible? That's the because I originally thought it was the battery, because if you remember when I opened the battery compartment on stream, it was like pretty acidy back there. So I cleaned that up and then, tried turning it on, but it didn't turn on. So originally I thought it was going to be, there was like corrosion or whatever because of the battery acid. But then I was like, you know, it possibly could be the power button because this is a pretty old WonderSwan. So I like watched some YouTube and I just put a battery in and I sat there like pressing the power button and then like just mindlessly pressing it. And then I just like suddenly heard like a and then I looked down and I was like, and then my husband was walking by at this time and he was like, what? And I was like, it's working. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I couldn't turn it off because similarly to turn it off, you have to press the rubber button down and have it, short out the pads to trigger the powering off. So I couldn't press the button to turn it off, and I was like scared to turn it off because what if I can't turn it on again? Yeah, but so I just took out the battery. But anyway, it is now confirmed that it works, which is good. And I looked it up. There's actually some pretty easy fixes for the power button problem. So it should be once I get like the parts in I need for that, it should actually be pretty fixable. And then once I realized it worked, I kind of went on a little bit of a shopping spree. Got myself a new shell because the outer shell is a new replacement shell because the shell's pretty beat up. I got myself a fancy LCD screen so we can get some backlight in there. We can get some higher res pixels. What else I get? I think that's it. Yeah, so it's gonna be exciting. We're doing it. Reminds me of Guitar Hero boards breaking apart pretty fast because they use spring connectors that go relatively fast. Oh, the AC button in your car has the same problem? Oh no, that seems significantly harder to take apart. Oh no, we love some backlighting. Yeah, it's pretty. It is hard to look at currently. It is a very dark screen. But yeah, once we get some like a nice new screen in there, and then fix up all the buttons, give the board some cleaning. I think we're gonna be, gaming a happy gamer. I do need to get a flash cart for it though, because there are actually translated. Like people have made translation files for like patches for certain games, and of course you can only play that if you flash it to a cartridge. So I need to get myself a flash cart for the WonderSwan, of which there's basically only like one person who makes them, and they're out of stock right now, which is unfortunate. But I do have my single Digimon game that I got in Japan, so I guess I'll like figure out how to play that. But I think they restock like a couple times a year, so I don't know. It'll just be, just have to wait a little bit. I'll be patient. It'll be fine. The car people don't let you take them apart very easily, just like those darn Nintendos with the game bit screws. Oh yeah, I also had to. The WonderSwan also has like weird screws that I had to order a special screwdriver for. What am I doing? I need to turn this milk into butter and cheese so that we can sell it. Yeah, so which is kind of unfortunate, but it's the same screw that you need for like apparently the PlayStation and the Xbox One, I think. So if I ever want to take apart one of those, I have the right screwdriver. Yeah, WonderSwan did that too. Dang you, WonderSwan. Thought you were cooler than all the rest. Cruel when things don't use USB-C nor regular SD flash cards. Yeah. The amazing thing about the WonderSwan though is that it only uses one battery. So it's actually not. They actually have USB-C rechargeable battery packs, like aftermarket ones that people have made, but they're kind of bulky and they're sort of ugly. They only come in like black 3D printed filament, like they're not very nice looking. And there aren't currently any good USB-C mods, charging mods. But like, a single AA battery is not bad actually. So I think I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm not sure how long the single AA battery will last though when I'm using like a brighter, more powerful LCD screen. So we'll see. We'll see. I probably won't be playing the WonderSwan for like hours at a time either. I don't know. I'm glad the 3DS decided to let you use regular old Phillips screwdriver. Otherwise, I never would have hacked it to make it playable. Yeah. I think having the right to repair things is an important thing. Thank goodness for all the smart people who like figured out how to, you know, restore these kinds of stuff and made video guides for everybody else to follow. Giving some new life to some old things. It's a very great feeling. I'm curious to try the oh sorry, I missed this message. I'm curious to try the Klonoa WonderSwan game, Moonlight Museum. Yeah, that's one of the games that have the a full English translation. So that's definitely on my list. I actually kind of want to try playing a WonderSwan game on stream, but then you know, I mean, I could just do that because I would have to play it on an emulator because like I don't think there's a way for me to hook up my physical WonderSwan, but so I might as well. None of us own Apple products, right? I think with some finagling you can take them apart, but I think it is slightly scary. I don't know. I do have an older iPhone that I use for my my Apple Arcade gaming. So maybe at some point, it will inevitably break at some point, and I think I'll be brave enough to try taking it apart. Is this everything I want to sell? Oh, I need to get everything out of here. But yeah, I want to try playing the Klonoa game and maybe do it on stream. What are we doing here? I need this. I need this. I think there's a couple of Mega Man and Digimon games that are also fully translated, so that might be fun. There's like a sequel to the Mega Man and Bass Super Nintendo game, I think, on WonderSwan. Where are all my tree crop seeds? Not these. Oh, I guess I have everything. Only an old iPhone 4 and 4S laying around somewhere. I gave away I have an old iPhone SE, like a tiny pink one. I should have tried taking it apart. I gave it away to someone. Put it up on like the neighborhood free to take group Facebook group. So somebody's getting good use out of it, which is good. Somebody who needed a phone took it. But maybe I should have tried taking it apart because I wouldn't have felt too bad about it. My bag is full. Okay, I will have to come back later. Wahoo! Yeah. You use a Streamlight that makes us think you're using a WonderSwan, like how the Super Game Boy had a Game Boy thing around the square of the game. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I would have to, I guess I just wait here for Van to show up. I'd have to design one myself. That might be kind of fun to do. Make a WonderSwan stream layout and then like share it so other people can use it. My first phone was an iPhone 5 when I turned 18 personally. It lasted me 4 years and now I only use Android stuff. Yeah, I really like the form factor of I have a Galaxy Flip. Makes me, it evokes retro feelings that I like. And I like the customization of Android. I don't know. And the fact that I pretty much basically only use Windows computers makes things a lot easier. My iPhone 5 was 2 years old when I got mine. Truly can't spare any expense. Dang. My first phone was I think it was a Samsung. It was like a little Samsung clamshell phone. Like a non-smartphone. So the only thing I did on it was like text my friends all the time and then download like like dig around in the kitchen cable drawer to find the proprietary data cable that plugged into her computer, and then find like a .midi file that I could use as my ringtone, my custom ringtone. But then it like didn't work half the time, and I didn't know why. And then like having custom ringtones turned out to be like some feature you had to like pay. Like you had to like have a phone plan that allowed you to have custom ringtones. I can't remember. I remember having a lot of trouble trying to do custom ringtones as a kid. And I was like, I feel so uncool because I don't have a custom ringtone. And I put stickers on it, and it was like armored. You could drop it all day and it was like it would not break. Used my Galaxy S7 for 8 years, so all the carriers said, all right, we ain't gonna serve it anymore. Oh no. Oh, because it had like an older like cellular network compatibility or something. I see. There was actually a phone that I really wanted to try because it was very aesthetic. It's also by Samsung, but I think it's only sold in like Korea and like some other Asian country. But it looks like an old school like flip phone, but the top of the screen is like a smartphone. Or sorry, the top half is a smartphone, like with a touchscreen and everything, with some limited. It's like some minimal version of Android, so you can use like a lot of apps, like you know, like your WhatsApp and your Facebook and stuff, but not like games and stuff. So it's a good choice for like if you really want to kind of wean yourself off of like using your phone all the time. It's really cool. What is it called? It's called something. It's called something similar to like the Galaxy Fold, but it's like not called that. It's called something different, obviously. But it's I think maybe came out in like 2021 or something. And so I was like, oh, that'd be so cool to get. But apparently it doesn't work with it doesn't work with my phone carrier in the US because of some cellular compatibility, whatever. But it's really cute. I really, maybe someday they'll make something more like it as people seek more. As I don't know, maybe the flip format will get more popular and they'll make kind of callback style phones. I wish I had a new phone. Betty is hiding among us. I wish I had a new phone because this Motorola one is very quirky and takes about 10 minutes to start up and generally is evil. Well, I mean, your phone being evil sounds like reason enough to not use it anymore. I really like my Moto G 5G 2023, except for the annoying Android 14 update notification. Oh, like it tells you to update even though you don't want to update? Samsung has its whole own like Android thingy, so I don't know what it does. Whoa, Agent Paint, hello! Thank you for the raid. The first thing I hear is Among Us. No, it was a mistake. I wasn't talking about that Among Us. Let me do the shout out. Agent Paint, thank you for the raid. Hello, Galaxy. Hello, Melodica. Good to see you guys. F099. Oh, did you win? Were you winning out there? Hello, Agent Paint. Nice to meet you. I don't think we've chatted, but it seems like we have some overlap in our Twitch communities. So nice to meet you. Now I have a Zenfone 9. Small phone and small phones are rare. Yes, I love me a good small phone that fits in my pocket. Hello, hello. Partygoers. Yes, partygoers. Galaxy and Melodica Dude and Agent Paint. Agent Paint is the coolest gamer? Well, I'm honored. Thank you for coming. Got recommended to raid by some rapscallions. Ah, I see. Well, thanks for recommending me. We're just doing a chill stream. I do cozy games on Tuesdays, so we've been working through Storia Seasons for a while. This is a long ass game, but it's a good like chatting game, so I'm enjoying it. Oops. But yeah, I'll have to come check out the stream sometime. Thank you for coming. Feel free to, if you have to raid and run, that's also totally cool. Do not feel bad about doing that if you've got to go. But also feel free to stay if you want to hang out. Have they played Rabbit and Steel? I do not know what that is. What is Rabbit and Steel? I've not gotten sick of the one song that plays in this game. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day when I was playing off stream. I was like, why does this game feel so empty? And it's because there's no, like, a lot of the other Harvest Moons, they have different songs like per season and per like area. But this game has one song all season, and like sometimes the song doesn't play unless you're on your farm. So like if you're just running around in the forest or in town, you're just like, it's just like dead silent. And it's like, it just feels very, I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to evoke what long life really feels like. I'm just chatting. It's just chatting with Subway Surfers, but Subway Surfers is farm coded. Oh, are you describing my stream? I'm pretty sleepy, but I'll just stick around for a little. Oh, okay. Sounds good. I hope you are. Yeah, streaming's always. I always feel kind of sleepy after streaming. But I hope you have a chill time. Maybe it'll help you relax before you get to bed. I'm trying to haggle with this guy, which is why I'm canceling out. Yes. Okay. I love the music in Save the Homeland. So much good music. I gotta play Save the Homeland. It's on the list. Hoffer keeps mentioning it. We're gonna get through all the Harvest Moons at some point, except for maybe the like very bad ones. Rabbit and Steel is a new game about being a rabbit girl and fighting enemy anime girls in Final Fantasy XIV like shmup combat with raid mechanics. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a boss fight game, sort of. Like you kind of, it's like all bosses. Oops, all bosses. It's perfect for me, and apparently everybody likes it. But if you never played Final Fantasy XIV and raided, then it might seem extremely weird. Oh, I see. Interesting. We talk about food a lot here. We have to, like, I fall back on the food all the time. Oh, I need to go get more stuff to sell. Did I just sell my soup? The only sustenance that I ever give my main character. I think I accidentally sold my soup. Whoops. Guess I could just make more soup. Boss fights only, absolutely yes. Interesting. That might be kind of cool. So is it multiplayer? Because that's the only thing. Like, I've always been kind of interested in like harder raids in Final Fantasy XIV, but oh, where am I going? But I am scared of other people. So it's multiplayer with rollback netcode? What does that mean? It sounds fancy. Okay, we gotta sell this stuff. And it's really easy to get into since it's 4 players max, and you can play it with any number of people. Oh, okay, so it's like easier to recruit like a small group of friends, which is key. Solo even, I've been playing it for 20 hours solo. Dang, well that sounds appealing. That sounds appealing. I think you can change the song, but that plays with the record player. You need the records though. What? Okay, so I have to manually make my BGM. I thought for some reason I just expected that the BGM just like played in my house. Okay, let's change the music. I have almost all the records. I think there's one more that I need that I can only get next year, I think. Let's change the music. I can barely hear it. Hold on, let me turn it up on my end. How about Autumn in Oak Tree Town, because it's autumn. Is the music audible? Very quiet over here. Okay. So it just plays all the time? I thought for some reason it just played in your house. RuneScape. We're playing RuneScape now. Oh my god! The music permeates into the real world. Gosh dang it. I've played like... How many hours have I played of this game? It doesn't say. Thank God. I guess that would be terrifying. It's very powerful. The neighbors are fuming. No, the neighbors are all like, thank God she changed the BGM. She's the only person who can change the BGM. Oh, it's been 50 years. She finally changed the BGM. We're free. Rollback is a popular for fighting games, any online game that is very timing sensitive. Oh. Ensure the game tries to predict some game behaviors, and in exchange you have less input delay than normal. Oh, okay. Rollback netcode means lag doesn't affect your gameplay on laggier multiplayer. Oh, okay. So kind of, I see. So it kind of basically it's kind of trying to fill in the gaps. When the game predicts wrong, it rolls back to the last proper synced frame. Ah, okay. So you get some speed at the, okay, I see. So you get faster response with occasional mistakes, which cause some delay, but it means that the delay is, when it happens, is less frequent. I get it. Got it. Very necessary for a game where precise positioning and timing is definitely necessary. I kind of wonder how Final Fantasy XIV does that. I know they have some concept of like frames or like windows or something, because I know it became a big topic of discussion when they implemented the Fall Guys mini games, because it was like very not Fall Guys like. You had to like think about dodging things very differently. I'm sure there was maybe some kind of developer discussion on it. I should look it up. I'm just sad they don't have Caramel Dancing. Ah. It's a superior setup compared to delay-based netcode. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I see. Okay, we're buying the Cursed Bear for $1 million. Are you ready? I don't know what this is gonna do to me. Maybe I should save first. I should save first. Let's save. New save slot. Okay, let's buy the Cursed Bear. I don't know what the Cursed Bear is gonna do, but I've saved up money. So let's buy a stuffed bear. That's all the rage with kids these days. Just look at its big googly blinking eyes and its breathing, slight breathing motion. Let's get it. You have an impeccable eye for quality. That there is a rare stuffed animal that can adopt a variety of fascinating expressions. I can give it to you for a million G. What say you? Oh, I can negotiate. No. It might be RNG. Let me try again. See if I can get him to negotiate down on the cursed teddy bear. Because if I'm going to get cursed, I want to do it for less money. Lower. Dang it. Oops. I haven't played since the Fall Guys stuff, but at least back in Shadowbringers, they definitely made the game's netcode more responsive for laggier folks. Oh, okay, so they did change it for Shadowbringers. And then again in Endwalker, they probably did it in Heavensward and Stormblood too. I see. Oh no, I pissed off Van. Please, give me that 100,000 discount. Which is to say it's always getting better. But I know people playing low GC classes with 200 ping drop inputs, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that's annoying. So it works okay, it doesn't feel that bad, but you'll still suffer if say you're playing Machinist or something. Yeah, and thankfully Final Fantasy XIV isn't super punishing. Okay, I will buy it. Let's buy the Cursed Bear. Oh, immediate cutscene. Great. Cool, I'm putting it in my child's room. Enjoy! I'll put it here then. Thank you, Van, for coming into my house. I'm certain your child will be delighted with it. It is not easy to come by, even in the city, so I hope you will keep it in good condition. Why is it in the same, like, viewing angle? Oh gosh, it's got lower eyelids. Now then, I must return to my shop, so if you'll excuse me. Okay. That's scary! Oh my god, that's so... That's freaking scary. What? Oh, that was really scary. Why did it stand up? You know what I feel like doing? I feel like I love bears. Maybe I should buy... Wait, I want to see the... Hold on. I need to see the flavor text. leave out of this house. Oh, it's here to stay. Let's buy the FNAF outfit. A fancy set of clothes with a bear on it. Just a regular bear on it. It's got 3 hearts on it. So does the bear have HP? Is it a killable enemy of some kind? Too cute. Its colorful patterns will improve your mood. Cool. Let's do it. I shall wear it. I'm good. Thanks, Vaughn. Wow, this new music really changes the mood of the game. We're gonna RPG boss fight soon, I think. Okay, so sometimes when you buy things from Van, you have to like go to the next day and then like some kind of cutscene will happen regarding the item. So we'll see if something happens in the... Oh god, Bebby walks in. You hear a scream. Oh. Hello? Ah, right. That should do it. Excuse me, Bebby? Oh wow, Bebby. It looks amazing. I didn't even realize you knew how to do that. What's happening? Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys have seen since I started playing this year. Bebby calls me and Cecilia by like our first names. Like he used to say Mama Cecilia, Mama Jojo, but he just calls us Cecilia and Jojo now. It's kind of weird. Baby has been absorbed. Oh, hey Jojo, welcome back. And it cuts to the next scene. He's just like, his face is like in the bear's stomach. He made shows? Bebby, you're so cool. It looked like you guys were running out of space in the kitchen, so I built some new shelves and fixed a few things up. My son is so cool. Oh, look at him. He's such a sweetheart. Let me know if there's anything else the house could use and I'll take care of it, okay? Oh, what a lovely guy you are. Oh, you're so cute. Thank you for that. You're very thoughtful. What? Do you like the bear I put in your room? Hold on, let me change into new clothes. He's not a demon. Let's go. Yeah, he's chilled out a lot since the previous year. Bear clothes. Let's scare all the animals. Yeah. Can I talk to the bear? It's moving still. I hate it. It's right by his bed. It's the stuffed bear from Van's shop. Can I move it around? Is it just gonna be there until the end of the game? I'm scared. Sort my items. Okay. I don't know what to do with myself now that the mines are closed. Let's try to... Maybe let's seek out some more cutscenes. I wonder if Bebby uses your first name because of some weird quirk? But Mama name is what you expect from that, so... Yeah, I don't know. Ted, if he was paralyzed from the neck down... He has occasional mobility, I guess. I want to know... I hope there's plot about the bear, because... If I spend $1 million, I expect some kind of explanation. Oh, so he's just lazy. Yeah, he stood up in that cutscene. I'm gonna roam around looking for cutscenes. Get a job, bear. Yeah, you're on the farm now. You gotta help out with the chores. I want to know what's gonna happen. We shall see. Yeah, I think maybe I'll play one more day after this one, and then we can end the stream. I've been doing a lot of talking today. I feel like my voice is, even though the stream is short, I was just on a call with a friend of mine that I hadn't talked to in a while. We call like once a year. So I was talking with him for a while, kind of just catching up, which was really nice, but it was a lot of talking. And then earlier today, I was trying to read a research paper and really absorb it, because I have to present it at like a reading group later this week. So I'm like, okay, I really gotta like actually know what this paper says. So Any cutscenes in here? And I find it... Whoa, what are you doing in here? Okay, interesting. I feel like you're dressed inappropriately for the venue. But I often will, if I really want to remember something, I'll read it out loud, because if I just read it with my eyeballs, sometimes my brain, I don't know how to explain it. My brain will like kind of take a shortcut. Like my eyes will physically move my gaze from one line, like the start of a line to the end of the line. And I'll be like, yeah, I read it, but it like didn't go into my brain. But if I read it out loud, then it has to go into my brain. So yeah, I become one with the paper. I have to, because people are going to ask me questions. Everybody else is supposed to also have read the paper, but people are going to ask me questions and be like, so did the paper say this? And I have to be like, yeah or no. If it's not something I'm really interested in, it's hard to register what I'm actually reading. Yeah. Speaking of being interested in reading, did I tell you all that I read the first half of the Warrior Cats book? I forget if I mentioned that on Sunday or not. I read half of Warrior Cats #1. That does not require me to work hard to absorb the text into my brain. My brain was yum 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 yum, eating it up. All I said I was really into it. Oh, okay. You're happy for dead name Rusty, new name Firepaw. Yes, yes. Oh, okay, I did mention that. I haven't read the rest of it. I was planning to read it on my flight back from Japan, but then I ended up sleeping a lot. I did mention it. Okay, okay. I've been like telling everybody I know. Because people are like, oh, how was your trip from Japan? I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I like did some shopping, we ate good food. I got some like cool... actually, the first things I think of are I scored a Game Boy Color and a WonderSwan Color, which sometimes I won't hype up because it kind of depends on the person I'm talking to. Like, you know, like some people at work will be like, I don't know what that is. And I'll be like, okay, never mind. So to people who I think will care, I hype that up. That's the first thing I mentioned. And then the other thing that I will say is also I read the Warrior Cats book on the flight and I kind of love it. And they'll be like, I haven't, and they're like, oh, like sometimes they'll be like, I don't really know what that is. Can you, like, what do you like about it? And I'll be like, okay, so this is how the book starts. It's pretty freaking crazy. It is like, man, I kind of weep for middle school joy. Like, I feel like middle school joy would have really enjoyed it. Kind of sad I missed out on the hype. See, check out other records. There's some interesting songs. Oh, I should. Yeah, let's do some record listening. Let me, I forgot about my trees. I forgot to harvest my fruit. Oh, I should water my plants first. They need their watering. I don't know if I read them again, but I did read so much of it in elementary school. Yeah, I kind of suspect it might be similar to, say, like Redwall, where I had the experience where, like, I tried to read it again and I, like, couldn't do it. I was like, wait, no. This one's from Trio of Towns? Ah, it does sound familiar. I never finished Trio of Towns. Gotta finish that. It does sound familiar. Though I don't think the Trio of Towns music gripped me as much as some of the other Harvest Moon music. I think there is a Harvest Moon 64 track here, so we should go listen to that. Current day me is a visual novel enjoyer and a very occasional fanfic writer. Yeah, like you still have connections with your roots, is what you were saying. The visual novels usually don't have tasty prose. Yeah, they got the pictures and they got the dialogue. They don't have the tasty prose. I do feel like Warrior Cats, like the way it reads to me is like somebody wrote fan fiction where the fandom is like cats, like just like the experience of being a cat. They're like, what if I wrote an AU for cat existence, and that's Warrior Cats. And like that, like, and like the prose like reads that way, which I really like. I read a lot of books as a kid, but only got into visual novels in 2022 and never read fanfics, but wrote one myself in 2023. Oh, interesting. Okay. You had the urge. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, usually I feel like people like kind of get into fan fictioning by like reading a lot of fan fiction, and then they kind of like write their own. That's kind of cool. You just like dove straight into it. Warrior Cats is fine, fun even. Yeah, like I'm not comparing it to fan fiction in like a derogatory way. Like I feel like that's just what it feels like to me. It's like the experience I compare it to. Yeah, like I don't mean it in like a bad way. But it very much, it takes the idea that we human beings have about being cats, and then we kind of like elevate it into a universe and like a plot. I don't know, it's neat. Everybody wants to be a cat. I want to be a cat. I want to be a warrior cat. No, actually, being a warrior cat seems kind of tough. I could not do the wake up every day for training. Imagine ever relying on somebody else to write a story. Oh boy. Okay, I think I got all my trees. Okay, cool. Put the animals away. And put the chickens away. Yeah, this music does sound very familiar. Let's put this stuff away. This. Okay. We can seeds. These things. Looks at laundry list of fantasy writers that can't finish they dang stories. I know. And it's like, I get it. Like sometimes, like, I'm thinking of like George. I never read those books, the Dragon Turk. What the heck is it called? That popular fantasy series that's kind of violent. Like I never read those, but I know that the author hasn't finished those, right? I think, and then also Patrick Rothfuss, I know, with The Name of the Wind, which I very, very much enjoyed book 1 and book 2, but he has not finished book 3. It was supposed to be a trilogy, but I kind of feel like I understand, like, I set myself up and now I cannot deliver. A Song of Ice and Fire, yes. Part of the song makes me think it's about to shift into Lost in Thoughts All Alone. It's stressing me out. I hate it when that happens. Actually, no, I kind of love it when that happens. When there's like a song and then you're like... It's the worst when you're trying to hum the song and then your humming kind of like against your will turns into the other song and you can't like not make it do that. Okay, let's do a little song tour. Okay, hopefully I'm turning up the volume on my monitor because otherwise I can't hear it. Hopefully it's not coming through on the microphone. Oh, Agent Fate. It's merely a nightmare because Lost in Thoughts All Alone is a song that's evil. I have to be honest, I don't know what that song is. Sounds so good, but it's for a game that's why? Uh-oh. Bad game. It's saying springs in the air. What is this? I have to turn up my volume all the way. Why is it so quiet? What is this? It's the main theme of Fire Emblem Fates? Oh, I see. Let me see if I can look up the... Let's see. SOSAWL records. Collecting music records. Let's look at fogu.com. Wait, this is from the Super Nintendo game? Why does it sound so different? Hold on, I gotta get my ear closer to the... Oh, I can hear it. Okay. I guess on my speakers it's like da 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 da. Yeah, it's very quiet. Can I turn it up? Can you guys hear it better? Oh man, it's like all the way up now. It's like a different arrangement, I guess, which is why I didn't recognize it. Which I guess makes sense because you wouldn't just drop the Super Nintendo game, I guess. Ah. Okay, let's try Sleeping Spirits. What is this? This one's apparently from Animal Parade, which I haven't played, so I will not recognize this one. Can only imagine what 64 Memories is from. I wonder. It sounds very mystical. I hope there's one from Save the Homeland. Ooh, we shall see. I guess this sounds like one of the, you know how like Harvest Moon is notorious for like having sad sounding winter songs? This sounds like a sad winter song. Oh, it's the Goddess Shrine theme from Animal Parade. I'm reading. I see. Okay. Another Valley Together. This is from Harvest Moon DS, which I also have not played. Let me see. Oh, this one's a bop. This one's cute. Oh, I like this. It's so spunky. We love being a little depressed in winter. This is from Harvest Moon DS. Oh, I like this one. Maybe we'll come back to this one after we listen to everything. Okay, let's see what 64 is. Oh, it's the town music. Kind of banjo-y town music. It's also a different arrangement. It sounds different than what I remember. Can barely hear. Can I turn it up past? Right now it's at max, and I don't know how to make it more than that. I make it more than that. Volume. Oh, I can. Can you hear it now? Is this too loud? I cannot tell. This is the funeral song? What? What is the funeral song? It's like the song that plays when you kill your chickens or your cows by not like feeding them. Is this too loud? I can't tell. I turned it up to 120%. I can turn it up more. I have no idea what this sounds like. It's in the intro when your grandfather passes. Oh no! It sounds pretty identical. Oh, okay, maybe I just don't remember. It has been a very long time since I've played Harvest Moon 64. Interesting. Okay, Cafe Jazz. This one is Back to Nature for Girl. I've also never played Back to Nature. It sounds identical? Oh, the volume? Oh, okay. Oh no, it's 130%. I'm scared to make it too loud. Okay, I'm putting it at 150. This sounds very intense. I think this might be the song that plays in the intro cutscene. There's like, I think I told you all about it. Like when I was testing my husband's PSP, I loaded up Back to Nature for Girl on it to try it out. And there's like a very dramatic intro cutscene, and that's like in all black and white, and I think this is the music for that cutscene. Okay, Summer of the Pioneer. This is from Pioneers of Olive Town? Oh. Oh, so they got new game music in here. I did not play Pioneers of Olive Town for very long. I could not get around the fact that they didn't have talk sprites. it was very difficult. Because, like, at least for this game, even though there's no talk sprites, the game kind of, like, zooms in on the characters, you know? So you can kind of, like, look at them. The Pioneers of Volatile had no talk sprites. I was like, who am I talking to? I feel like I'm just talking to soulless NPCs. Music's not bad, though. So I gave up on that one. Did I sell it? Or gave it to my sister, I think. Bring back the sprites. Let me see my waifus. Yeah, I want to see them get mad. I want to see Anne's mouth slip off her face. Her mouth needs to be bigger than her head. The only dreams I remember are looking for used consoles and games in shops and used appliance shops, as well as like retro and variety stores. Like last night I dreamt about that too. Yeah, I do that a lot for Tamagotchis. I've never had a retro gaming dream, but maybe I will start having them given my recent my recent adventures in that. But yeah, I've had Tamagotchi dreams like that for years. And then you get all excited in your dream because you're like, oh, I found a thing, and then you wake up and you're like, dang it wasn't real. Oh, this is kind of nice, very summery. Joyful Autumn. Hero of Leaf Valley, which I also have never played. Is this a PlayStation? Is this a PSP game? Maybe we'll go with this one. This one's an autumn song. This one's got a lot of volume. Uh-oh. Yeah, this one's louder for some reason. If it's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down. I'm scared the other ones are gonna be quiet again. I found a Game Boy and a Jungle Pack of Pokemon cards, and then I woke up, no! And then it was all gone. Yeah, I can relate to that. It's fine? Okay. It's just definitely louder. Yeah, this one, for some reason, it's louder. We can go with this one, maybe. Oh, it's like a nature sprite song, I see. Autumn in Oak Tree Sound. This is the one we were listening to. This one was... okay. This one was not Trio of Towns. It was the regular Story of Seasons. For the 3DS, like the first one. I guess. That sounds familiar to me. What is audio mastery? Who knows? But it does sound familiar. I mean, I guess they were close together. Maybe they had the same composer and everything. Imagine dreaming about your life going so right and then waking up remembering or realizing it was so normal. I know. You wake up and your rare retro find is just gone. I do like this one. This feels very, yeah. Feels very fantasy. Okay, One Sunny Day. This is from Grand Bazaar, which I've also not played. Man, I haven't played a lot of these. Oh, this one's very older. They didn't like rearrange this one. This is apparently the wedding song from Harvest Moon Grand Bazaar. That's nice. Sounds romantic. You ever dream where there's someone in it you feel like you've always known, then you wake up and you're like, how are they not real? That has happened to me. I had I don't know what to call them, like an imaginary friend, kind of, but he like only existed in my dreams. I drew him a lot in high school because he kept like he was like a recurring character, and he would like show up to rescue me. I had a dream boyfriend, I guess is what I'm trying to say. He would show up to rescue me from like various situations, but I haven't dreamed of him in a really long time. Wonder how he's doing out there in my brain. Maybe he's still there. I had dreams about getting up, preparing for school, brushing teeth, getting dressed, and then I would actually wake up and not be ready. That has never happened to me, thank God. Like, I don't really have realistic dreams, thankfully, question mark. Like, my dreams are always very weird. But yeah, that sounds horrible. Wonder what Breezy is. Is this the original song? Okay, we're all familiar with that one. I definitely have a recurring character in my dream. They share aspects from multiple people I know. Oh, weird. You have like a person that like represents your relationships, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. Do they like what kind of role do they play in your dreams usually? I don't know if that's like too personal. Like if they are like for me, like my recurring character was kind of like a hero character, like someone who like helps me. Are they kind of more like a bystander, or are they like an active participant? Hey Rinks, how's it going? Hello. How have you been getting back to normalcy after Japan? Pretty good. I think mostly I've just been like a little bit jet lagged, but settling back into the routine just fine. It helps a lot that I work from home. So, you know, I can kind of like, I don't have to like, go through the pain of having to like commute, you know? So it's not been too bad. Yeah, but it's good. I had a lot of fun, but definitely trying to get used to West Coast time zone again. But glad to be home. Glad to be here with my cat. And also got a lot of cute new clothes, which I am happy to have here with me that I can now wear around. So yeah, I got a lot of goodies. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Have you fixed that WonderSwan? Was it yet? Not yet. I think maybe you saw my Instagram post. I confirmed that it works, but I have not yet fixed it. I'm waiting for the parts to come in, but I managed to turn it on. But now I need to fix it so that it turns on consistently. So it is coming soon. Everything is shipped. I just have to wait for the mail, and then maybe in a week or two I can get it all prettied up and working. I'm very excited. Very, very, very excited. Sometimes I have characters and stories that I love. Yeah, like dreams can be really good for that kind of stuff. I definitely used to have more of that when I was a kid. Not much anymore. Personalities are weird, usually when you think about it. Usually like a coworker or a friend. Oh, okay, so not anybody who's like, it's not all like people who are specifically close to you. Interesting. It's awesome you got it all working. Yeah, it was kind of luck. I think, you know, really credits to all the like wonderful people who like understand WonderSwan and made informative videos about how it works. Like I was just like, oh wait, like what if I did this? Like maybe the problem is this. Was able to troubleshoot. If you like these dream stories seeming real, you might like Dweller's Empty Path and Escaped Chasm by Temmie Chang. I've heard of those. Yeah, I gotta play 2-hour games each. Okay, that sounds like a good candidate for some one-off games. What is this game? Quiet Winter. Oh, this is from the original Wonderful Life. Whoops, I could have been playing this all winter. During all 5 winters that I've been through, or all 4 winters I've been through. Whoops. This is kind of a cheery winter song. And this is an original song from My Wonderful Life as well. Wonderful. Who needs sleepy dreams when you've got daydreams? Stream in perfect clarity about your OCs and favorite characters hugging. I wish I could do that. I'm very bad at daydreaming. Which is why I like have I have no OCs really. I am in the demographic of, I feel like I'm quite well set up to have OCs and be inspired to have OCs, but I don't know. I like can't think of them. I've trained myself not to dream. If I get sleep and dream once and remember it, I'll keep dreaming until I forcibly try to remember it. Oh, I think you've mentioned that, Riggs. I'll keep dreaming until I forcibly... Man, that sounds hard. Escaped Chasm. I'm having a hard time parsing this song. What is... Sounds very dramatic. I don't know if it's just... I have like a terrible... The monitor... I'm playing on like a portable monitor with a terrible speaker. So it's a little tinny on my end. It's kind of hard to understand the song. Came up with my first OCs in October. Oh, dang. They're brand new. freshly born OCs. That's exciting. Now I daydream about him a little. That's the sign of a good OC, I would expect. And not that I have experience in this, but if you can daydream about your OCs, you got some good characters there. Oh no, why did Nightbot delete? Sorry. Oh, because you typed itch.io. How do I make it not go away? Can I undelete it? Okay, sorry. Nightbot's cranky today. You didn't. Blackberry didn't mean it. We all know. A cursed website. Winter in Mineral Town. Mineral Town. Wait, is that everything? Do I have all the records? Oh yes, this is one of the aforementioned sad winter songs. I recognize this one. Walking simulators on the Itchy website are good. Yes. Still think about the life of my OC that I made when I was 12 or so? Dang! Wow. That's impressive that you've like kept an OC. Like I've made characters when I was a kid, but I don't think I ever I never really made stories for them. I kind of just like doodled like people and then they just kind of like disappeared, you know, from my brain. That's impressive. Yes, this is Friends of Mineral Town. As the title says. This one I recognize very strongly. Okay, cool. Well, that was a fun historical tour of songs. Let's do Joyful Autumn. And I'm gonna put the volume back to normal. Okay. Hopefully this is not too loud. Okay. How loud did I have it before? Oh, you can just turn off the music, apparently. I don't want to do that. Okay, here we go. Let's go to sleep. Walking simulator like Yume Nikki. Man, you guys love Yume Nikki? I really want to play it. You keep hyping it up. I came up with them to explicitly write a big story, but never gone around to it. Made like half an hour's worth of content and a little RPG Maker thing. Ooh. Walking simulator like Subway Surfers? I'm curious about Subway Surfers now. Gotta look that up. Like a visual novel, but different. Yeah, like a kind of RPG, but visual novel-y at the same time. I think that's a good combo. I tend to like games like that. Okay, there was no cutscene about this cursed bear. I'm scared to encounter the bear. If there's gonna be some kind of cutscene with the bear, I want it to be on stream. So I'm a little scared to play off stream alone. I just probably talk about the same four things over and over. Oh, same. When I was probably before college, I had a very hard time making friends with people that did not know anything about anime. I was a social butterfly. Blutterfly? That is the wrong word. Butterfly when meeting fellow anime nerds. Like I could talk all day. But if I met like somebody who was, like interested in other things, I like didn't know how to talk to them. I'd be like, oh, so like, what do you like to do? It's like, oh, I do all this stuff. It's like, oh, do you like anime too? And it's like, no, not really. I've never really watched it. I'm like, oh, okay. And then just like sit there like, okay, well now I don't know how to, my usual questions are not applicable now. And so now I just don't know what to do. But I've improved my social skills a little bit then. And I think I've genuinely come around to like really being appreciative of like other kinds of hobbies, which I think is a good way to, like, I really like that. Like, I like that I can do that now. I think people are very interesting. It's a fun game, but you gotta be open because most of it is walking around finding things and getting lost. Ah, okay. As long as getting lost isn't scary, I'm okay with getting lost. Like making the character interact with objects in an environment, talking quirkily about rocks. I love that. I like clicking on things. I like, it's probably annoying to watch me play Ace Attorney because I just like click on everything. Slumbers Don't Wear Ties, the most perfect visual novel. Ah yes, the Game Grumps was playing that. The Dark Souls of visual novels, they called it. It's a weird game. But I can kind of appreciate the memeability of it. Like I understand it, I think. I only talk about two things myself. My favorite cat and Witch and Oni and everything else. Ah. Wait, my favorite cat and Witch and Oni, is that like one object together? Whoops, wrong tool. Not the scythe. There we go. Did I milk the cows already? I did not. Wait. I heard the milking sound. What happened? Who did not get milk? Oh, there you are. It's impossible to talk to people if they don't know Full Metal Alchemist. Very grateful for my college friends who are huge anime nerds, far more than me. Yes, same. They were kind of like my college friends were like my gateway into normal social interactions because they were anime and game nerds, but they were also like way more well-adjusted than me. So I kind of like learned how to like converse by talking to them. They would be like, how are you? And so then I learned to ask people, how are you? And then I also learned like what you say in response. Sounds kind of silly in retrospect, but yeah, I think they were good like ramping up point for my lack of any kind of social skills. I think there are just some people conversation flows well for me and not for others. Yeah. I think that's unavoidable. Like sometimes there's just like not a whole lot of, some people just don't like to, or you kind of have like a different kind of social, what's the word? Like social language, I guess. Like you use kind of different phrases or have different mannerisms and there needs to be a little bit of translation. I feel like I encounter that like at work a lot, for example, you know, when you got to talk to people who are very different from you for work purposes. And sometimes, you know, they kind of express things in different ways or they sort of joke in a certain way that you're not used to. And then you kind of have to like get used to each other. There's always like like you have to kind of like get sensitized to each other. If you make funny duck noises to communicate, then you're really speaking my language. Quack. Grant. That's my duck noise. I remember when I was a kid, somebody taught me how to do, wait, can I do it still? I can't do it. Somebody taught me how to make duck noises by like, you basically do like a raspberry on your fist. And it makes a pretty convincing duck noise, but I can't do it. Oh, I don't need to come over here. But I've lost the skill. My 3 favorite characters, that's one concept, and then everything else is the other concept. Ah, okay, I get it. Yes. Thank you, well-adjusted nerds. How to talk people in the meat realm is really hard. Yes. Yeah, at least text kind of simplifies things, I feel like. I think that's why I feel more comfortable with... Like, I definitely feel more comfortable with live, like, streaming than I do with, say, like, a video call. Even with friends. Just because it's, you know, slightly less, like, I think there's still some stuff that gets lost in translation, like, you know, sarcasm, notoriously, you can kind of lose when you're not speaking audibly, but I think it's like slightly less variation, I think, depending on the community that you kind of build around yourself. And lurking is a lot less like conspicuous. Like you can lurk and kind of get used to community without anybody ever really like noticing you're there. You can't really do that in real life. You can't just like hang around a group of friends and then kind of like figure out how the social cues work and then come in. You kind of just gotta like do it. So that's the hard part, I think. I have so many canned responses, and if anyone tries to get me off script, then I explode. Oh yeah, exactly. Like phone calls, scary. Your dedicated personality for certain people. Yeah, like you kind of divide yourself up a little bit because it helps sort of manage the anxiety somewhat. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's a useful shortcut, and I think a lot of people do it. You know, and it doesn't really matter as long as it's like you don't feel bad about it and you're not like, I don't know, like actively deceiving people or something. The real flex is you can talk like Donald Duck. I can't do it. Hey, Power. How's Story of Seasons going? Pretty good. We bought a cursed bear that I was worried was going to do something to my family, but it hasn't done anything yet. So maybe it's cool. I bought it for $1 million. Actually, I got a discount, so I bought it for $900,000. But it's alive. I don't know what its intentions are. I was hoping there would be some kind of interesting cutscene the next day, but nothing's happened yet. In text, you can't really read body language and stuff, yeah. In text, you can be really expressive and fun. Yeah, like, it's interesting. I always like really reading about or, like, learning about etymology, like, internet etymology. Because you kind of, people have sort of learned to express things via text in certain ways that now have become so ingrained in that way that like you can't even really translate it back to real life sometimes. I don't know. It's like a whole different language almost. Pretty interesting. Text doesn't got a time limit. Yes. Yes. It's sort of asynchronous. And group chats are nice. Yes, yes, yes. You can kind of lurk a little bit in Twitch chats. Yeah, you kind of get a vibe for the feel of a community. And then, you know, you can put a message here and there. And then, like, you know, as you sort of get used to things and people sort of get, you know, your name starts to become recognized, you know? And people are like, oh, hey, you know, so-and-so. Get a little bit more comfortable. You can joke around with people. Yeah, that's really helpful, I think. At least for me. I've had that issue wondering why people would want to hang out with me. Yeah, me too! Like, people will literally invite me to things and I'll be like, what if they don't actually want me there? What, like, they like told me to come to their birthday party, but like, what if they don't actually want me to be at their birthday party? Maybe I should have said no. Yeah, that definitely hits at inopportune hours of the night when I'm trying to sleep. Or sometimes during the day. Peak Online Communication is an online first-person game with an emphasis on player expression and a text-to-speech text chat. Yeah, emotes! And other stuff like that. Heck yeah. Apparently there's a marriageable Flora mod. Really? Oh, I guess for PC. Because this game also came out on PC. That makes sense. How do you do that? I want to look at the... How do you mod Story of Seasons A Wonderful Life? I am curious. Honestly, Flora's pretty cute. And she's not underage, which is a plus. And she's interesting too. She's a scientist. Dang. I wonder if they add like more interesting dialogue too for the mod. Try it. It's the hardest RPG out there. Lethal also used the same TTS engine and it's so fun. Nice. And you can do the dance. Oh, well, the mod does. My exclamation point spamming certainly isn't something I can express in voice, and also big ellipses. I can't do... You can't do the keyboard smash the voice. Exactly. Exactly. The keyboard smash is so... And then I saw a tweet about this, so I can't take full credit. But you know how, like, you do the keyboard smash, but then it doesn't look good enough, so you gotta erase it and do a different keyboard smash? I am guilty. You gotta have a good-looking keyboard smash, you know? It can't be, like... It can't be, like, truly random. Like, there's some... I feel like there's some... like... phonetic aspect to the keyboard smash that makes it more appealing, even though it's just text. say something, and then the streamer goes, "Oh, blackberry mochi sounds good," and I go, "Haha, everybody says that," and then it's all smooth sailing from there. Oh, I see. You got your intro down. You got your intro down. Wait, did I say blackberry mochi sounds good when I first met you? I feel like I failed in the like unspoken contract. If not, it does sound good though. I'll say it now, I guess. Yeah, like self-worth. Yeah. My friends will use Twitch and Discord emotes in IRL conversations, and it's so funny, even though we probably sound insane. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting too, is like how things bleed over from different worlds. Like, you know, you say like lol and like, I don't know. I don't know enough about Twitch culture to like have more examples, but you know, like Peepo something. Isn't there an emote called Peepo? Yeah, I think none of my friends are really like super Twitch. I think out of the people I know IRL, probably Betty Bach is probably the person who's on Twitch the most. And we don't, and even if she wanted to talk to me IRL and Twitch emote speak, I probably wouldn't understand it. So it's kind of wasted on me. Me saying XD Pog in front of my sister. Oh yeah, people say Pog out loud. Yeah. I've never said XD aloud, but I've been in situations where like I want to express whatever the feeling XD expresses, the XD face expresses, and I don't know how to express it in like words. So that I like very slowly type in XD face and then just kind of, you know, send my email or whatever and like hope they understand. Meowza, sage. Oh yeah, people say sage. Sag? Is it Sag or sage? Sag like badge, I guess, maybe? I don't even use acronyms in real life, but sometimes I do say like crying cat face. I definitely do that too. I can't think of an example right now. I don't know. He's like people pog climbing treehouse for house. Yes, I'm chronically online, but I do not speak in Twitch emotes. Oh, okay. Betty here to defend herself. XD in words, it's like ho 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 ho. Okay, I'll just do that instead. Less weird for sure. Right? Is it Sag like badge? Sag like sad, but then GE. Yeah, right. Because that's the etymology of it. I don't know why I call it. I don't know why I pronounce it sage. I guess because it looks like sage without the D. It's been years since I've said lol unironically, probably like when I was like 13. Yeah, I guess I did used to say lol. In college, I think, was maybe around the time me and my friends would do that. Ho ho ho, hee hee hee. Hoffer unironically, this is basically how me and my friends talk. It's like a whole nother language. You know, like 10 years from now, it's gonna become like an accepted, like alternative version of American English. What am I doing? Oh, I need to go feed the cows. Oh yeah, people say bro a lot too, but I don't know. I know it's not. That one's kind of fuzzy because I feel like it has origins in non-internet, but now it's become such a deep part of internet, the way people on the internet talk to each other, that it's like kind of merged. Bro, yeah, bro or bruh. Like it's like definitely not originally internet speak, right? But now it's like kind of become that, and then it's kind of come full circle because I feel like a lot of younger people do say it now because it's very popularized by like streamers and like Twitch chat and stuff like that. You gotta see brother if you want to be me, if you're me and want to be proper. One of my favorite VTubers says brother a lot instead of bro. But I have not adopted it. Not like I feel like if I started saying like bro or brother, my friends would be like, huh, what? I don't understand. There's a couple words that have GE added to it. Y'all making me self-conscious of my lols. No, don't be self-conscious. I mean, I I type it for sure. Like I am not shy about typing lol anymore, though I don't know if that's a thing that younger people do now. Is that like a millennial thing? I don't know. Is lol out of fashion in text? Like kusoj? Kusoj, like kuso, like kuso, like anime kuso plus GE? Is that what that is? My god, what are you doing, brother? Do you know what's up, brother? Yeah, exactly. I don't know Macho Man was a streamer. No. One of my favorite VTuber, Magni Desmond, who graduated actually from Hollow Stars for reasons unknown, but is now, well, was and has returned to being a different internet personality. He says brother a lot. And I kind of feel like he influenced some of his fellow VTubers during his time at Hollow Stars a little bit. What's up, brother? LOL is oddly complex in text. Yes, it can be sort of like literally like, oh, that's funny. And it can also kind of be like, ha ha. You know? It's very versatile. People still use the LOL. Why use LOL when you can use a mega LOL? I use LOL because I'm too scared. I've mentioned this before. I'm like too scared to use other Twitch emotes because I don't understand Twitch culture enough to be like, like, you know how like you hear stories of people being like, oh yeah, my aunt was like texting with me and she used this emoji like wrong because she thinks it's like funny or cute or whatever, but it's like not. Like I'm afraid that that's gonna be me. So I just use the LOL emote. Because that one is like, I safely understand the LOL emote. Because I don't hang up, I mean, speaking of kind of getting acclimated, like I don't hang out enough in Twitch chat to like understand. You got it, kusoge, games that are bad in Japanese. Oh, kusoge, like game, kuso game. Okay, I understand. I need to eat some food, my farmer is dying. Let's eat some Cobb salad. Oh, I thought it was kusoj, like Sag, but kusoj. I was like, wow, that's multicultural. Where did my food go? Eat this. Okay. If you know that one, you're ahead of the game. Dang. LOL is basically a sentence ender. Yeah, it's punctuation. Kusoge, like the Chinese word for the swear word for poop, to refer to bad games. Ah. I think it's Japanese, right? You hear the anime characters say it, they're always like, Kuso! JoJo says it a lot. All the JoJos say it a lot. People use LOL as like I think you're stupid. Some use it as that's kind of funny, but not haha funny. Yeah. Lots of love. Y'all want to see this cursed bear? For the people who haven't seen the cursed bear, here it is. In my son's room. Are you okay with this? It's like my friend's auntie thinking the crying laughing emoji is just crying. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I'm afraid I'm gonna do. Like, so sorry. So sorry for your loss. Crying laughing face. Crafting face. LOL means lots of love. It's Japanese, yeah. It means curse, I think. Yeah, I think it... lots of love. That's a nice bear. Thought of it as a... Yeah, it's breathing! And when I bought it, there was like a cutscene where I was like looking the other way and it stood up. And then it sat back down before I turned around. I don't know what it... Like, is it just gonna be in my house for the rest of the game? Or is there gonna be like some plot point with it? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Anyway. Wait, I'm gonna... Okay, so this is... Whoa. Hello, cutscene. Hey, Jojo. Fred up. Ever heard of Five Nights at Freddy's? Do you have a sec? Do you know anything about the weird cursed bear that's in my room? Like, did you buy that or... What are they? Oh my god, this is a... What is it? I'm busy now, maybe later. If you want money, I don't have any for you. That's awful. What is it? What is it, baby? Let's talk. Tell me about everything. So... What's he... Are you okay? Do you think Kate and Hugh are Dating? Oh, I'm not ready for this! Why are you interested, son? Just curious? Okay, frick, this is like Nami's heart events all over again. Cause like, is this like, cause like, I'm kind of gravitating toward this last answer because I'm like, give me the tea. Like, bro, tell me everything, you know? But I can also see it as coming across as like kind of condescending or something. And I don't know what the game thinks this is gonna mean. Baby wants to date Hugh. I hope so. He needs to follow his dreams. Yeah, probably. I don't think so. I mean, I haven't talked to either of them in months because I have maxed out their friendship, so I haven't really needed to talk to them. It took me a while to figure out what the implications of this question were. Oh no. Wait, I don't know what the right answer is. Frick, I should have saved. I mean, I guess how I don't know, baby, do you think they're dating? Yeah, exactly. Cause yeah, probably doesn't seem right to me either. I mean, I guess I'll say I don't think so, because that's what I would honestly say. I don't think so. He's so surprised. Right, they're just friends. I still have a chance, right? Huh? I mean, oh, Frank, this is so mean. I don't know about that. You're kind of, you know. That's so sad. Of course you do. I don't know. No, I foresee no problems at all dating in a small town like this. It's not like you have to see them every day, then the word will spread around town like wildfire, and if anything dramatic happens, it'll make your life miserable and you'll probably have to move out of town. But I won't talk about that right now. Yeah, sorry, baby, I have no idea. I'm just a farmer. I don't care what you young people do. Just like, don't murder anyone. Do not subtract from the world's population and do not add to the world's population without proper planning. That's all you need to do to survive. Of course you do. Yes. He's gonna be a tough rival to beat, but... Oh, okay, so he's going after Kate. The only things we love are plants, animals, and ostensibly family. Yeah, I kind of was, you know... You give your family a gift every, like, couple weeks. Yeah, and fishing. He's going after Kate. Kate is cute. She's a pretty cute girl. And she's very, like... She's very talented. Doing the writing thing. I'll be better than Hugh. Just you watch. Now, as a parent... Would I be like... No, son, that's toxic behavior. You just gotta be yourself, man. Like, don't compare yourself. You're just kind of setting up yourself for heartbreak. Like, do I intervene? Okay, I guess not. I'm smiling. All right, go get him. Be macho toxic. Okay, I thought we were gonna have a talk about the bear, but it was just love. Me seeing this and thinking, why can't they be Polly? Bursts into room. Baby, I've come up with the perfect solution. Have you ever heard of polyamory? Wait, I don't know how to say the full word. Have you heard of Google Poly? Just Google it. I'm gonna think about it some more. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad you can talk to me about this sort of thing, son. Did he write in his diary about it? Let's break his trust. Polyamory. Yes, that is the noun that I was trying to. Oh, he wrote a I almost said polyamorphous, and I was like, that's not like a thing, I think. Like, I don't think that's even like a real science word. We considered a polycule. Story of Seasons of Polycule Life. I guess I own a stuffed animal now? Van had it, which means it's definitely got some kind of mysterious past. Okay. Is the plot gonna arrive in the diary? I guess I have to keep... I hate that the game encourages me to read my child's diary. That's like the worst thing to do to your kid. Don't read their diary. Polyamorphous is a good word. I like it. Oh, thank you. It came from deep within my brain. I don't know what it refers to or what it is. think of it as a lore book. I wonder if any farming sim would ever do a polycule. I hope so. That'd be kind of cool. It might be kind of hard to program, I guess, is maybe actually the most. Because then you have much more combinations, I guess. If you want to be able to, like... I guess it might be doable if you had, like, kind of predetermined... If the other people came in kind of like a group, like as a set, I guess, like rather than having to program for all possible combinations, because that might be kind of hard. I need to eat some food. Yeah, I think that would actually be the hardest thing, actually, immediate challenge would be kind of programming it. Let me eat some rare stew. It also require an understanding of those kinds of relationships. Yeah, like there's not a lot of precedent, so you'd have to be really careful about kind of representing it in kind of both a diverse and in like a positive representative way, I think. So definitely would be new ground. So yeah, kind of hard from a lot of angles, I think. Reading diary is fine when toddler, not when teenager. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think as a toddler, it's probably okay. Okay, let's write in journal. Stardew does with mods? Oh, really? Interesting. I guess that's not surprising, being such a big game with a lot of fans. Does it have matching writing too? Interesting. Yeah, that would be hard as well. You'd have to like make sure the dialogue all kind of flows between the characters. Polystories mostly work with real established characters without self-insert, since a polycule with an avatar would mean they both just like the avatar and not each other. Yeah, I think it would be kind of hard to get right, but it'd be very cool if they got it right. It would require a lot of thinking. But yeah, I don't know if anybody's eager to be like the first one to try to like do it, you know? Don't really blame people for trying it. Okay, I'm gonna try. I know this. I was gonna say this is the last day, but I'm gonna try. Frick! I streamed for almost 3 hours again. What's wrong with me? I keep saying this. The Tuesdays are gonna be a short stream, and then it's like, okay. Anyway, I'm having too much fun, which is not a bad thing. Okay, I'm gonna try sleeping because I want to see if I'm gonna trigger the if there's anything with the bear that's gonna get triggered. But probably not. If not, I'll just kind of let it go. Okay, nothing with the bear got triggered. Yeah, it's just still here, breathing in my son's room. Well, okay, maybe we'll pause it there. Everyone say goodnight to the bear. My character is now a bear fan, so that if it indeed turns into a monster and tries to kill us, maybe I can pledge my loyalty to it. Good night, bear. It's important to make them all love each other. Yes. Not necessarily, but since that's not how every polycule is, but that's... Yeah, like, I think there's different configurations, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. So I think if you're going to represent polyamory, you kind of have to, you know, you don't want, like... You probably want, like, a couple different kinds of groups, you know, to kind of represent a variety. The variety that there can be. Anyway. Cool, we'll end it here. Thank you everybody for coming to stream. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. We got 2 raids today, which is kind of crazy. So thank you both to the raiders for coming. I hope people had a good time. I will be next streaming. Okay, so I usually stream on Friday nights, but I will actually not be streaming on Friday night because I'm going to the annual local anime con that day with some friends. So I'll be out that evening. I think I will try to do a Saturday stream in exchange, but I'm not sure what time yet because I do want to start Tomba 2. So, well, I don't know. I do want to start Tomba 2. I'm like eager to play the game. So I might do a Saturday stream instead of just wholly skipping it because I want to play Tomba 2. Tomba for Tuesdays. So probably a stream on Saturday, but I'm not sure what time. It will likely be this usual time of 8:30 p.m., but I need to double check some stuff. But yeah, so no Friday stream, but maybe a Saturday stream. So keep an eye on that Instagram stories. I'll make sure to update there. That's it. Let's see. Is there anyone to raid right now? Let me see. Oh gosh, the raid channel's so crazy now. Oh, that's why there's like a new person who I didn't know who raided me. They probably saw the like the recommended rating. That's kind of cool. But I'm scared to raid a stranger. Is there anybody that I know that I can raid? Let's see. My character is tired. Oh, Mercury Glow is playing Spirit City. They are a cozy streamer. I haven't hung out in their stream a whole lot. They've come to my stream a couple of times. I've seen their stream a couple of times, but yeah, they're like a cozy, wholesome streamer. So why don't we go say hi to them? When in doubt, raid a critter. That's true. We could also stream the ferrets. let's try raiding Mercury Glow. Give her some love. We'll say hi. Let me see. Okay, let's start the raid. Yeah, I think maybe Rinks introduced us. I can't remember. It's been a while. We'll go say hi. All right, thanks everybody. Have a good night. See you next time. Bye bye.